Thank you, poor thing. You shouldn't be standing after your accident.
I'm fine. It's no big deal. Buildings explode. That's what they do.
You shouldn't be standing after
Can
your
we
accident.
please talk about something else? It's no big deal. Bill, you're in favor of a flat tax. You haven't said a word about it.
Did you happen to see Buckley or any part whom of attempting to flee the scene of the quote accident?
You haven't said a word about it.
Did you happen to see Buckley or any part whom of attempting to flee the scene of the quote accident?
You haven't said a word about it.
Did you happen to see Buckley or any part whom of attempting to flee the scene of the quote accident?
You haven't said a word about it.
Did you happen to see Buckley or any part?
I might be a little late. I don't know if I gave Megalomart my notice.
What? I think you gave your notice, Nitro.
I had nothing to do with that explosion, which hasn't affected me in any way.
I think you gave your notice, Nitro.
I had nothing to do with that explosion, which hasn't affected me in any way.
Yellow, Peggy here. Hank, it's Mr. Strickland.
Busy. Take a message.
Can he call you back? What? Oh, I see. Hank, why did you not tell me Mr. Strickland offered you your job back?
Well, it just happened yesterday.
Honey, he says customers are lined up out the door.
Peggy, I am in the middle of decrumbing the toaster.
Save the crumbs!
Luann, honey, look, it's two of your old friends, the Manger Babies.
Sock puppets are for babies. In the real world, beauty fades and penguins die a cold, horrible death.
So, you're not going back to beauty school then?
I'm tired of making the world look pretty. I want to show the world for what it is. With photojournalism.
Photojournalism, well, that's something.
Look at these pictures of hungry children.
Why is the CNN logo in the corner? Oh, this is just a picture of the TV, Luann.
Oh, it's nice to be smart, Aunt Peggy. Smart and well-fed.
Find the body yet, Quincy?
We have some remains that we're analyzing. You needn't concern yourself.
Oh, I needn't, shouldn't I? And maybe I should not know that all Megalomart employees have a $5,000 insurance policy.
That's nonsense. This is a very straightforward investigation.
That's what they want you to think.
Sir, we are they.
Hank, fries are up. Honey, how are the steaks coming?
Still tenderizing. Don't want to rush them.
You have been pounding the bejesus out of that beef since noon. Throw it on the grill. Let's go.
Ah, dang.
What's wrong?
I lost the steaks. Huh?
Gobbets of meat from the sky. Doesn't taste like Buckley.
Oh, Hank, they need your help at Buckley's Wake, manning the grill.
What? Grill? Is it propane?
Of course it's propane, Hank. They're not Unitarians.
Well, I wouldn't feel right. I barely knew Buckley. Wake grilling is something you do for a blood relative or a close friend. Now, when Bill dies, maybe.
Oh, honey, what a pretty outfit for a funeral. Now, before we go, you might want to open this. Your friends from the Beauty Academy dropped it off.
Sorry for your loss. You had beautiful hair. They made me a wig. We made you a wig. They made me a wig. Throw it out.
Okay, well, you just go ahead and grieve any way that you want. Red Book says losing a boyfriend is the fourth most painful loss, right between grandmother and penis.
Oh, I'm not grieving. I broke up with Buckley seconds before the explosion, and I never looked back. That's why I still have my eyebrows.
Something's not right. Week's salary says that box is empty. I'm going in.
Didn't think I'd see you here. Guilty conscience, huh?
Why would I have a guilty conscience? I did not blow up the Megalomart.
Oh, good. I'm glad you said that, Hank. I'm wearing the wire for an unrelated matter. So, when can I expect you back?
After an appropriate period of grieving, sir. Buckley was practically a son to me.
This is depressing. You want to go play in the cemetery?
Okay.
The passing of Buckley is a great loss and a sad occasion. Would anyone care to come up and say a few words about Buckley?
I guess y'all expect me to cry for Buckley. But I am not, because there are a lot more important things to cry about. This is a picture of what a hungry Irish child looks like. Fight the occupation! Fight the occupation!
Is there anyone else who'd like to say a few words about Buckley? Anybody at all? The name of the boy was Buckley? Is there anyone else who'd like to say a few words?
At first, I didn't much like Buckley, I admit. But then I saw how much he pissed off my neighbor, Mr. Hank Hill, and I decided to seek out this Buckley fellow, get to know him. I grew to love that boy. Now that he's gone, I feel a big hole in my life. I think we all do. Is a world without Buckley a world we want to live in? As a Buddhist, of course, I get comfort from a story. I don't have to tell you how much Buddha should like a story. Anyway, so it begins with man being chased by a ferocious tiger. Tiger chased him to edge of cliff. Man falls off. Halfway down, he grab onto a branch. He look up. He see one hungry tiger. Now he look down. He see another hungry tiger waiting for him on the ground below. That's not a good place to be. He know for sure he gonna die. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he see a wild strawberry growing from same branch. Oh, he pluck it and eat it. And it was the sweetest tasting strawberry he ever had.
Can you believe this guy? He tells a joke at a funeral.
Highly inappropriate.
Yeah, but it was funny.
I just don't know how one little boy can get so dirty in a cemetery. Bobby, are you in the bath yet?
There's no hot water.
Oh, the heater must have gone out again. Will you check on it, Hank? So, is it lit?
Well, it's getting there.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Hank, I will do it myself.
No!
Ah! Hank, what is wrong with you? You won't go to work, you declined an opportunity to grill, and now this? You are acting like you're afraid of propane. Oh, my God.
Welcome to the Survivors of Propane Explosion Support Group. Let's start with Chuck.
Ever since the explosion, every song I play sounds like Feels So Good.
Maybe that's because it does feel so good to be alive.
No, that's not it.
Mr. Hill, tell us how you're dealing with your grief.
Nothing much to talk about. I was in a propane explosion, now I'm afraid of propane. Next person?
Do you think he needs shock treatment?
Perhaps. Sounds to me that what you're really afraid of is your own death.
What? Nobody's afraid of death. That's crazy. I'm afraid of propane.
You're transferring, Mr. Hill. Doesn't it scare you? The thought of missing all your family's special moments.
No.
Never again sipping wine with your friends. Scratching your cat or cats.
No.
Making love to your partner.
No, no, no.
Mr. Hill, only when you deal with your fear of death will you be able to overcome your fear of propane.
Stop it. Can't you hear the hissing? It's propane. This room's gonna blow.
Here,
What's this?
it's my scrapbook. This is the way that rational people deal with death, Hank, by clipping articles out about grisly accidents from the local newspapers. It is also my hobby.
Good Lord. What, Peggy? What? Ugh. 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 Wow.
They beat the Aggies, but they could not beat that train.
Y'all ever think about death?
Well, yeah, think about it, Hank. I'm an army barber. I get up every day and stare at death in the back of the head.
I am not going to die. Chromium picolonate. Every orifice, every day.
Hey, Hank, let me give you a piece of advice. You need to relax and enjoy life. I got this story about a tiger. Knock your socks off.
Already heard that joke, Con.
Strawberry. Have you thought about who'll take care of Bobby when you're gone? Because I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. I'd take him to baseball games.
We've got to figure out what we're going to do with our lives.
I'm gonna go to college and study prop cometry.
I can't decide between being a concert violinist or leading the fight against the overuse of antibiotics.
Be a violinist. That way, I could be your opening act and we could travel the world together.